This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come.
Welcome to this video. I have pink hair. As you can see, I have pink hair. My hair is pink. It's pink. It's pink. Okay, I had my hair done by a lovely guy at Sassoon Academy. His name was Ollie. He spent a long time on these luscious locks. I just want to say thank you. It's great. I'm in love with it and I have pink hair. I have pink hair. Now, the rest of this video isn't so nice. So, as you all know, about 3 weeks ago now, well, to you, it's not to me. It's like last week to me. I posted a plus size Boohoo lookbook. And I had the bestest time making it. One of my best friends from home filmed it for me. And one of my best friends from school did the music for me. And I spent ages on the edit, a lot longer than I usually spend on edits. And I was super excited about the video. And I posted it. And I've got quite a few views, quite a lot more views than I usually get. I have like 140 now and I usually get about 80, give or take, usually a bit less. At most, my view count after a week is about 80. So I was super excited because it did super well. Not in the whole grand scheme of the whole of YouTube, but for me, it did super well and I was super excited about it. And then one day I went onto my Creator Studio app and there was a comment that said, "Pig in a blanket." And I was like, wow, that's rude. That is really rude, and it is the first hate comment I have ever had on my YouTube channel. So thankfully it's taken a year to arrive, but it's here now, and I was not very happy when I saw this comment. I was like, wow, how rude. So I replied something like, "How nice of you. Please refrain from fat shaming people." I think that's what I said. I was like, how nice of you. I'll put the chat here, but I was like, thanks. How nice. Please refrain from fat shaming anyone else. And then I made the mistake of looking at this guy's profile. And this guy didn't have any videos on his channel, but he had a liked videos playlist, as most channels do. If you turn the feature on and people go on your channel, you can see what you've liked. And so this guy had his liked playlist on his channel. So I went onto it and it really crushed me because he had in his liked video playlist lots of videos that were compilation videos of people fat shaming people on the internet and in news and on television programs. There was a clip, I watched one of the videos, I really shouldn't have done it. He had a clip from that video, that time when Katie Hopkins decided that she would gain weight and then lose it again to prove that everyone can lose weight. Then there was a clip of her doing an interview with an American reporter for that show that she did. And I don't know why that show was broadcasted. I really don't know. Like, I don't know whose decision it was to broadcast that show. But it was broadcasted and it was controversial, as it should be controversial because it's completely and utterly wrong. And I went down his liked playlist and there's tens of hundreds of these videos that he had liked. And I watched them, which I shouldn't have done, but I watched them and these people were saying the same things over and over and over again, and it just crushed me. And for the first time in a very long time, I began to not like myself. Borderline hate how my body looked. And you know me, super positive, I pushed it down. And I pushed it down. And then I looked back on the comment section and he'd replied. It was awful. I can't remember what it said and I've deleted it now, but it was so rude and I deleted it because I left the original comment there with my reply just to show that how to deal with haters. But on the inside I felt really guilty because my whole channel is body positivity and my fat story, and fat is not an insult and everything. And me, the person who is here trying to make other people feel good, couldn't even feel good about herself. And I was like, how am I back? How am I back in this place where it's so hard to get out of? And it took me so many years to get out of that hole. Thank you, Mr. Rude Commenter. You put me back into my hole. And so, as I said, I tried not to think about it. I tried to be positive. I put on a positive outer sphere. And then today, so I'm making this video, came across two things that made me feel better. One of them is that recently Carrie Hope Fletcher, she does write body positive stuff, but she's been in her Instagram stories showing a hate comment and replying to it and being body positive in her reply to the comment, and that made me feel like not alone in the situation because I felt shitty. I felt really bad. And then the second thing that happened was that my friend Tom, who I talked about before, on his cover channel released a song that is called, sorry, I don't know what it's called. It literally was released today. That's called Magic Mirror. It's about body positivity. And honestly, I almost cried because his lyrics are so thoughtful. He's an amazing musician. I was gonna say magician then. That's wrong. He's not a magician. Tom, you can be a magician if you want, but I don't think you are one now. So sorry. And so I listened to that song and it lifted me up and it made me feel better. And then afterwards, I went and watched one of my own videos and watched myself, how I talked about the situation. And I realised what had happened. I realised that I let this horrible troll on the internet affect my life when I shouldn't have. And I hope it never happens with another hate comment. I hope when I get my next hate comment, because it's sure to come because I'm fat, I hope that I followed these steps that I'm about to tell you about. My first step is delete the comment. Don't even reply to it, because giving them the time of day just edges them on. So delete, block, and move on. Second of all, don't look at what they're following, what they've liked, what any of that stuff. Don't look at it, because it's not going to do you any good, and that's what started me in my downward spiral. So that's my second piece of advice. My third piece of advice is watch my videos. Watch other things that are body positive. For example, Tom's song, which I will link at the end of this video, or Carrie Hope Fletcher's Instagram stories, or my videos, anything to make yourself feel better. And I wanted to share this video to show you that not everything is as perfect as people make out on the internet. Not everything is as easy as I make out on my videos. And I wanted to show that I struggle too. That I'm not some person who has no trouble with things like that. So I hope you enjoy this video. Do stick around for more Fat Story videos. There will always be more on my channel, and they'll always be positive. They'll always have a message even if I'm sad. And do check out that lookbook because I worked so hard on it. And do check out my feminist apparel link, which will be in the description. And yeah, thanks. Subscribe, like, comment, share with your friends. Thanks for being a faithful, and thanks for watching.